Robin Lundberg here with the front office's Jeremy Woo for another draft spotlight, as this time we focus on Duke's Marvin Bagley III. Of course, Bagley, a big man in the KG Bosch mold, perhaps, and he's put up monster numbers, Jeremy, but he's taken his share of criticism, and Duke played well in his absence. Could he be one of those guys who actually makes more of an impact at the pro level than college?
I think it's possible. I mean, he's been really good. Like, not to discount what he's done. You know, I mean, he's getting a lot of like 18 double-doubles. But I do think there's something to be said, just with the way Duke's team is set up this year. You know, they're playing a short rotation. They have a lot of bigs, not a lot of floor spacing. And so you're playing Bagley and Wendell Carter together. But it's not like the perfect ideal fit. And I think in the NBA, you know, you put shooters around Bagley, let him kind of roam around the inside. You know, I think I could get better.
So if he has that NBA success, what do you think is the most translatable skill that will give it to him?
Yeah, I think for him it's just his ability to generate easy baskets. You know, whether it's on the offensive glass or going up to get the ball, get a lob. You know, he's got a good left hand, doesn't really have a right hand yet. The thing with Bagley too is, you know, he reclassified going into the season, so he should be a high school senior right now. So that's something that has to be taken into account when you think about his development. You know, NBA team scouts view him as, you know, in the very early stages. So he has things to work on, particularly defense. But there's still, I think, a lot of like long-term potential just with what he does already do well.
Do you think defense is his biggest weakness at this moment?
Yeah, without question. I think there are times this season where he sort of looked lost, whether it's, you know, trying to defend the pick and roll. I think he can defend in space. He hasn't always looked like he's wanted to, but he's certainly athletic enough to do that. And it's just a matter of, you know, putting him in a situation, coaching him up. So this is his first time trying to fit in, and Duke is also playing zone a lot. So those are all factors in terms of his adjustment. It's going to take a little bit of time.
You get distracted having to slap the floor and all that stuff with Duke.
Right.
All right. When you're surveying the NBA landscape, which team do you say, hey, you know, he'd be a perfect fit for?
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I think you could look at a team like Phoenix. I mean, there are a lot of teams that need bigs. And it's really going to depend on how the lottery shakes out. But I do think there's a sense that he kind of is falling down a little bit behind this top tier of guys, whether it's Ayton and Luka Doncic. And he's sort of in that next group for me. There's guys like Mo Bamba who can also fit. So it's like, it may not come down to which team really needs him, but more how the draft falls, in which order the bigs go, because there is a glut of big guys sort of at the high lottery.
Well, make sure you check out Jeremy Woo in the front office for the latest on your NBA draft needs, and we'll be back next week with another Draft Spotlight.